morning, you guys. I hope you guys are all doing well today. Today I'm going to be doing a mini grocery haul for you guys. And also, I'm going to be cooking some dinner tonight and a little treat as well, just to kind of have as a side. But let me show you guys what I got. So we're actually going to be leaving soon to a trip to Florida. Sorry if you hear Novi in the background, but we are going to be leaving for Florida in a few days, so I didn't pick up too much stuff, but let me just show you guys. So first thing I got is some bagels, blueberry bagels, and some cream cheese. I figured we could eat some of that. I'm probably gonna have one right after this video, to be honest, or right after filming this, because I'm so hungry right now. I got some puff pastries. I'm gonna be making like a brie puff pastry with some jam. I got some ham hocks here, some butter, some split peas. So today is the second day of fall, and the weather definitely shows for that. And I've just been really loving the weather. Honestly, it made me want to make some soup, so I'm going to be making some split pea soup tonight with some smoked ham hocks in it. Honestly, it's my favorite recipe, and I don't even like peas, but this is so good, you guys. I will definitely show you guys that later. But then I got some of these Go-Go Squeezes. Novi loves these. I've never gotten her these specific one, the peach one, but I figured we could try it and see what she thinks. Then I got some of these Cheez-It Snaps for our trip. These are also for the trip, but also just to kind of have because we ran out. Then I got her some of these little Minion cookies just to have, but also for the trip. Then I got some Chef Boyardee's. Logan wanted me to pick some of those up for him. And then I also picked Novi one up. I got some of these almond smokehouse flavors, so good, for the trip. Some chicken broth, low sodium, for the recipe tonight. It doesn't call for low sodium, but I will say that this recipe is pretty salty because of the ham hocks. So I'm gonna try and do less sodium this time and see how that turns out. I picked up, of course, my favorite chicken maple sausage. I just got a small pack because, like I said, we're gonna be leaving in a few days. I got some of these milks for Nova. They're like individual packs of 3. Figured that would be really good for the trip. And then just kind of keep a cooler to keep them cold. This is the jam that I got. If it will focus. Strawberry preserve for the puff pastry. I got an onion for tonight. Some watermelon for Nova. This is some parsley. I got a rotisserie chicken. This is the garlic flavored. Just to kind of have, to kind of pick, make sandwiches, whatever. It's just super easy and convenient to have. And then the last thing I got is these Coca-Cola Zero Sugar in vanilla flavor. I've never tried this one, so I saw it and I was like, ooh, let me pick that up. There's some other things that go in the recipe, carrots, celery, stuff like that, but we already had that stuff. So this is what I got. I spent about like around $90 for all this. But yeah, once I start dinner though, you guys, I will show you. Alrighty, you guys, so we are gonna go ahead and start getting dinner together. So first, as you can see, I am peeling a medium-sized yellow onion, and I'm gonna be dicing it up into like kind of like big dicey chunks. I'm so sorry, I am bad with descriptive words, also with my knife cutting skills, so if I make you guys nervous, I'm so sorry, because I literally almost cut my fingers off. But yeah, once I am done cutting up my onions, I'm gonna go ahead and get a pan and do a healthy amount of olive oil. I'm gonna just toss in my onions along with some garlic and let that kind of cook until everything gets super nice and tender and soft. Alright, you guys, now while my onions and garlic start to saute a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and start on my carrots. So this recipe calls for 3 of them. I am just cutting off the ends and peeling them. And then we are gonna cut them into bite-sized pieces for the soup. You guys, I swear, it is the second day, officially the second day of fall, and I am in the fall vibes 100% and thought that making a soup would be perfect for tonight. So if you guys do try this recipe, definitely let me know in the comments and tell me what you guys thought, because this is seriously one of my favorites, and I literally do not even like peas, you guys. That's how good this is. Also, let me know if you guys like this voiceover, or if you guys would prefer if I just speak in video. I really would appreciate the feedback. But continuing on, then we are going to start on our celery. This recipe calls for 2 stalks. I did like 2.5 because the stalks were kind of small. So that is what I'm doing here, chopping them into bite-sized pieces. Now that I have everything cut, I'm going to go ahead and assemble. So you're going to want 1.5 pounds of ham hock. The only thing that I could find at the store was 2 pounds, so that's what I'm using. You're going to want 1 pound of split peas and kind of put that around your ham hocks in a crock pot. Next, you're going to go ahead and take your onion and garlic mixture and put that right on top, as well as your carrots and your celery. Once you have everything in there, I'm just going in with 6 cups of low sodium chicken broth. Now, this recipe does not call for low sodium, but that last time I made it, it did seem a bit salty, so I did go with low sodium this time. And the last thing is sprinkling in some thyme. I tried to give that a good mix as best as I could. And yeah, then you're gonna go ahead and let this cook on high for 4 to 5 hours, or on low for 8 to 10. Now, while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and start on kind of, I guess, I would call it like an appetizer. I don't know why I wanted to make this. I don't know what this is even called, but it's basically like a puff pastry, which you see right here, stretching it out on like a pie pan, and it's like a puff pastry with brie and jam. It's super, super simple and easy to make. Super delicious. Again, if you guys try this, let me know what you guys thought. I am just cutting off the ends that are hanging off. And then I'm going to go ahead and melt some butter in the microwave. And I'm going to coat the entire thing in butter. Then you're going to go ahead and put your brie right into the middle of this, and you're going to want to take 3/4 cup of whatever jam you want to use, or jelly. I am using strawberry, but you can use raspberry. You can use whatever kind of jam you want. Then we're going to go ahead and fold in. And I tried to make it kind of look pretty on top, but I mean, I'm no artist, you guys. And then I'm just putting more butter on top to kind of seal everything together. And I did try to make little hearts out of the leftover bits that I cut off, just to kind of make it like a little cute. They didn't really come out that good. I didn't have like a cookie cutter or anything, but it is what it is. And then after that, I went and put on a little bit more butter and put this in the put this in the oven. This is what it looks like. Put it in the oven for about 20 minutes on 375. And yeah, once you take it out of the oven, this is what it looks like. Now I'm going back to the soup, and it's been cooking for about 5 hours now. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out the ham hocks because they do have bone in them, so you do want to like get that out. So I am not gonna lie, you guys, I was having a pretty rough time cutting this ham hock. It was pretty hot, even though I did let it cool for about 15 minutes. It was still pretty warm to the touch, but here is me trying to cut all of the meat off and discard the bones. Now once you have your meat all cut up, you're going to go ahead and transfer it back into the crock pot with the rest of your vegetables and all the goodness. Give it a good mix, and you guys, you are pretty much done with this soup. It's so good. Everybody loved it. And yeah, this is what the final product looks like. If you guys like this video, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. If you tried the soup, let me know if you liked it. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.